I am a couple minutes late. That is my bad. Bit off a lot more than I could chew today. So, hi James. He actually had to come in here and help me even though he literally just had surgery yesterday. I thought I could do this on my own. And he is a champ, so he came in and helped me. So we're not on Facebook today, but we are definitely here on YouTube. Hello, Mary. He is a star student, I'll tell you. James is doing well. Hi, Mick. Hello, PJB and Melanie. Hello. I wish he was going to be on camera. I don't think he'd want to be today, though. He had physical therapy. He had all of it. Hi, Carol. His surgery went so well. He was a champ. He did so well. Actually, it was a little better than they thought it was going to be, so that is good. All right. Hey, Mary Hunt. Hello, Mayhem and Marcy. All right, so we're here. I'm excited. Let's get to playing. We're going to do a pop-up slider card. So I've got all the things that we need to do this. Let's talk about what we're using of all days today. I really just wanted to see you guys. That surgery was yesterday, and like I said, he was a champ. It was a very, very long day, but probably obviously longer for him. Shoulder surgery, yes, I had it 10 years ago, a couple of them actually 10 years ago, and it seems like it has been better. You're all out of M&Ms. That is a major emergency. PJB, go get you some M&Ms. You might need to Grubhub those babies. All right. Yeah, how did you allow that to happen? As a matter of fact, I had some just last night. I had my big old Costco thing ready. All right, so I decided last minute today that we were going to make this slide up popper, so I was frantically trying to get things ready. Obviously, you can see my hair is still wet. I just now got a shower a little bit ago. It's been, you know, one of those. We had PT this morning, all the stuff. So we're going to be using this adorable little stamp set called Spoonful of Sugar from Colorado Craft Company. I haven't really played with their stuff too much, but they do have some amazing and adorable little images. So that is what we're going to be doing today. And then I pulled out some of my, well, I have tons of favorite Heffy Doodle things. We've got the slider pop-up die that just makes it so easy to make a slider pop-up. And then a couple of stencils. So let's jump into it. Now I want M&Ms. Me too, Mary. I haven't eaten anything today, so I would really love some M&Ms, but we are definitely going to have something for dinner tonight. I'll figure that out. All right, so we'll set this off to the side. I've got a piece of 140-pound watercolor cardstock. You only buy them when they're on clearance. Well, you're smart. I think our Walgreens had some. Just saying. And I'm going to pull in a couple of stencils first. So the stencils, we've got our Scribble on My Heart. Whew, okay, calm down. It was total panic mode. But James he's the calm one in this relationship. He squared me away. And he's even hopped up on pain meds, but he squared me away. Who's taking care of who here, right? Okay, thank you, James. All right, so I'm going to bring in some milled lavender. This is the Distress Spray Stain, and I've been slightly obsessed with these since I got them. I don't have all the colors. You can see that I have quite a few of them, though, but I do love them. They're great. So we're just going to spritz that on that background. I want it to be kind of subtle. Don't want it to be too crazy because our little image isn't real crazy. So let me pull that away. Isn't that cute? All right, let's move our box. I'm going to clean off my stencil really quickly, just because this is easy enough to just do with a little bit of water. And that one is good to go. But we do need to heat set that. Hi, Sharon. Aren't they fun, Mary? I love slide cards. You are so sweet, Mary. Thank you. I know I am. Y'all are amazing. That's why I keep coming back, because I know I need this more than pretty much every week, more than y'all do. So what has everybody been up to? What are you doing? Yes, Mayhem, I love the sprays. Hi, Kitty. Are you working or do you have the time off today? Hello, Christine. Okay, that is dry enough for me to bring in our next stencil. I've been really loving like adding stencil on top of stencil for some reason. I think it's super fun. So I'm gonna just tape this down just with a little bit of my mint tape. Whatever you got will probably work. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I want to add a little bit of color to the edges just to kind of frame it out a little bit. So I brought in my milled lavender, just regular distress ink. Hubby has packed my bag and he's taking, oh, no way, mayhem. I'm going to be anxiously awaiting what you're going to have to tell us all about it, like next week. I don't know if I want to wait that long. I want to know. So you have no idea? How fun. All right, PJB has pretty much finished craft space reorganization. Yeah. Good for you. What is that like? You'd think with as often as we move that I would have something figured out, but no, I don't. I think I'm waiting till I say final move, it'll be the final move back here. Okay, I like that. It's kind of framed up. I don't know if you can see it in the camera too much, but I like that. So we're going to go with that. You were given tickets tonight for your local minor league hockey team. Oh, how fun, Mary. That's awesome. Hey, Sandra. It is actually a cold press. So, oops. Let me pull that back. And then we'll just pop this on there. It is a cold press. So I am using the rough side. I don't know why. I always tend to go towards the rough side. I just can't help it. I usually love doing the rough side. It's so needed, I bet. That sounds so fun. Yeah, there is something to having it out and about. I agree with you, PJB. Hi, Tammy. You're watching from work. You're done working for the week. Tomorrow you get to go watch your granddaughter. Oh, that's right, the robotics competitions. How fun. I hope it goes well. Okay, so I want to bring in this Nuvo Glimmer paste. And the reason I chose this is because it actually does dry pretty quickly. And hopefully it's not dried out. I have had mine for, a couple of years now. And use your stuff. That's all I can say. Because if you don't, it does dry up. Ooh, let's see. No, I think we're good. We are good. Ooh, look at that. All right. So I'm just going to spread this more towards the upper portion because I'm actually going to either cover or cut off the bottom portion of this today. And if y'all have ever used Nuvo paste, you know you got to run this to the sink right away, or this is the one thing I had prepared ahead of time. I actually have some a thing of water here sitting by so that I can quickly get that cleaned up. All right, so once again, cover that, which I have press and peel on mine. That does work pretty well. That one has stayed nice and good. All right, so I'm going to take this, get it ready, I'm even just going to leave my palette knife in there too so that I don't have to run off and clean these. I can just hang out with y'all. Oh, I love how that looks. I love how that looks. Check that out. That is so pretty. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like a pinky plum color. It's really pretty. You're welcome, Sandra. Sandra? Okay. All right, so I'm actually going to let this sit off to the side to dry a little bit. And then, like right here, so you can see it. It's drying right there. And then I don't trust that I won't get this all over myself, so I'm going to throw those away. So now we're going to move on to our stamping, which I did ahead of time. That was a couple things that I actually did ahead of time with this. Let's see if I can find where I put it, though. All right. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. I didn't pull out colors because this was a rush job. Like I said, last minute stuff. And I have some on we definitely have some on our surface, so let's wipe that up real quick. That's why I like working on the glass mat also, because if you ever get this stuff on the glass mat, it wipes off pretty easily. Yeah, yeah, that's so funny. Thank you. Yes, that is actually Miles back there. I'm not opening the door. I normally would, but since I have a pan of water over here, that's why he wants in here. Yep, he's crying outside the door, and it's only because there's water sitting right there. All right, so let's make him more of a warm colored mouse. So I'm going to pull in my W3s, my W3, my W5, and my W1, so we can make him a cute little gray mouse. I think that gray will go pretty nicely with our pink. And although cool, I think I'm going to go with warm. We're going to go with warm. Okay, so this is why I like to prepare ahead of time, but I just didn't. I'm going to leave some of it white. That's hard to do, I have found, but I'm going to leave some of it white. Okay, so there's our little mouse. He's going to have a pink tail also. I'm so glad. I'm glad you were able to catch it. I hope you have the best time, Mayhem. You did, Mary. You definitely heard one of the boys. That one is Miles. I think he's given up. He's given up. They've been napping with James for ever since we got back from physical therapy. So, which is really pretty cute. So they've been kind of leaving me to my own devices and hanging out with him, taking a nap. Last night they were, I'm just going to say it, they were little jerks. Because normally what happens is we sleep, you know, close the door, bring them into the bedroom, close the door, and they just, you know, have access to the room because I don't trust them. And now we know why we don't trust them. They were all over the place. Oh my gosh, they were tearing up everything. I didn't get much sleep because we slept out in the living room so that James could sleep on his recliner. But yeah, not the best. It was not the best. It's okay. Yeah, I hope it is too. Well, hey Mel, tell the kiddos that I say hello and I hope they're feeling better. Melanie is my sister. She has 3 kids, and yeah, my nieces and my nephew, and it's cute because they think I'm famous since I'm on YouTube, and I just think that's absolutely adorable. All right, we're going to bring in some RV11 for our little pink, and I'll do that on his tail. Now, I don't know if that's more like a rat tail. I don't know. Whatever. He'll be whatever. He's whatever. And then for his bowl, what do we want to do? Do I want to keep it the pinks? Let's go with a dark color. Let me pull this out. Let's go with some oh, you rescued 7-month-old kittens last month. Oh, recharging. Yes, yes, they wreak havoc, Marcy. Absolutely. Good grief. And every time Max would try to come and lay down and go to sleep, Miles would start fighting with him. It was a brawl. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in. This is my hex chart. If you haven't heard of the hex chart, Sandy Allnock has it. I don't have it linked down below. Oops. I don't have it linked down below, but this is the hex chart from Sandy Allnock, and it is a lifesaver when trying to pick out colors. So I'm going to just go with, let's do some R56, R83, 56, and RV99. So yeah, this is the secret to how I pick my colors. And I don't have like a book written down of like color combinations. I just kind of go, I grab this out, and whatever floats my boat for the day, I guess, is what I do. Are these, well, those got shoved down here. Maybe that's why I was confused. Okay, so I said R83. Let's see if I can find these. This is why I like to be prepared ahead of time, so I'm not wasting your time. Okay, so R56. I don't know where the, oh, There we go. 5, 6. I already had them out. That's why I couldn't find them. Good gravy. It's been a day. Okay. Yes, cats can be jerks. Oh, are they? Well, Elena, Ava, Austin, I hope you're all paying attention to your mother. I know you guys are good kids, so I really don't worry about it. There you go, Melanie. Give big old hugs from Aunt Cassie. All right, let's go with the lighter one up top. All right. Now we're bringing in that R56. I'm not doing a good job of showing these colors up here, am I? So as you can tell, our weekend is going to be recovery. Isn't that chart cool, Mary? I love it. I love it. It's so helpful. So helpful. Yeah, so we've got recovery this weekend. And that's about it for us, other than me trying to catch up on stuff. Okay. Let me just go ahead and, nope. RV99. Hi, Kim, how's it going? Oh, Kitty, I don't know. I'm not feeling like it. I like to have all this prepared well in advance. I mean, I feel like I'm last minute if I do it in the morning before the live. And while we were sitting there at physical therapy, I was like, you know, I think I can get something done. Here we are. Okay. So then for our spoon, I'm just going to go right into W5. Oops, RV99 again. And it looks like he's standing on grass, but I don't want him to be on grass, so I'm actually not going to color it that way. I just realized that. That is cute, but... So I'll just bring in some of the W1 for the sugar cubes, just for some color. And I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to do them, so there we go. He's actually pretty easy to color, really easy to color. So there he is. I'm going to leave it just like that. Good. All right. So let's zoom back out before I, there we go. So he's ready, but I don't know if this is. Let's see. Because I need to run this through my die cutting machine. Ah, see, this is why I love the Nuvo paste. It is completely dry. Oh, ice and snow, Mary, that's right. I think I had heard that. We might be getting a little bit of snow or ice on Sunday, but I don't know. Yeah, sugar cubes. How cute is that? All right, so let's pull in that die wherever I put it. Put it right here. And it comes with two pieces. So it's this piece and there's this piece. And we'll talk about this piece in a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and die cut this piece. So I'm going to tack that down with a little bit more because I don't want it to shift now. So... And I'm actually going to do it out of some white cardstock as well. I have a reason for that. I want to add some base to the bottom. Actually, yeah, no, we'll do it like this. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Let me run that through my die cutting machine. That rat looks good for a rat. That's funny. So I love that that was dried so quickly. This is why I keep going back to the Nuvo paste. It's just pretty anyway. Okay. Okay, so there you have your mechanism, your piece. And now what, I'm going to save this one. But now what I'm going to do is I am going to grab a white piece of paper and do it on there as well. I just need the bottom portion, really. Let's see. That actually would probably do it. So I am going to just cut this out of this bottom portion. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Let me run that through real quick. All right, and so those pieces, obviously, those are the pieces we need. I might trim them down a little bit more, we'll see. So some of that Nuvo paste did transfer, but that's easy to get off. But it is dry. I give it props. Give it props. Okay, so now we've got that. So building our scene here, let me see. I like this. And that piece right there. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and, what I'm going to do is actually add a little bit of what's left on my Blender Buddy, this black one. I'm just going to add a little bit of shadowing to it, just a little. Okay, so I'm just adding it right to those edges. That's it. So it's just what I had on my brush. This is my black Blender Buddy. So it already had a little bit of color on it, not a lot. And that is okay because that works. Okay. So you'll notice with this that it has some score lines. Just like so. All right. I'm going to go ahead and glue down this piece. Hi, Terry. I'm so glad you made it. Yep, we're just really basically just getting started. We haven't done that much. All right. This is my grounding so that I have a little bit of ground here and makes it look like there is a scene. You all know how I love to build a scene. So I'm just going to fold along those edges so it'll be a little easier to attach this piece. So I'll put a little bit of glue there and a little bit of glue there. There we go. Hi, Tracy. I'm telling you, I see the cards that you make and the ones that you've sent, and it's because of you, Tracy. Tracy sends me cards with the Colorado Craft Company, and our illustrator is Anita. Okay, I don't know that I can pronounce Jerem, Anita Jerem, and I love those illustrations. They are so cute, so cute. So here is our front of our card. Okay, so the next piece that we need. Actually, there's a couple pieces. You need a base, and then this piece right here was cut out of this. So this piece was cut out of here. You'll notice that it doesn't go all the way across, and I'm pretty sure the only reason why it was done like this was actually to save a little bit of money for the die so that it doesn't cost you as much money, because you can easily just trim that off, which is what we're going to do. I'm just going to stick it inside of my guillotine trimmer and trim that down. Okay. And you can do it two different ways. I actually tend to like to do it like this, so that way when I pull it out of the card, you've got these nice rounded edges. But so what I'm going to do is now you just attach this piece, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, and you can either leave these on there or take them off. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to leave them. I'll leave that one there. It doesn't matter. What we need to do is we want to make sure that it's going to attach here, and that is it. So just that one portion right here, you want to attach to here or here. So I'm going to use, oh boy, my glue is going nutso there. I want to make sure that it stays put, so I am going to use, where is it? A little bit of my scrapbook tape, scrapbook.com tape. I'm going to put that right back here, and I'm also, just for safe measure, going to use a little bit of liquid glue as well. Okay, so I'll peel off that release paper. Oh golly, you guys are so sweet. You guys are really, really sweet. I love y'all. You guys are the ones that keep me motivated. So, oh yeah, and I wanted to use a little bit of liquid glue. It is, my little liquid glue bottle is, there must be a bubble in there because it keeps spewing out some. So let me close that up so it doesn't get any crazier. There. All right, so I've got this part forward, and I'm just going to try to center it over the top, and then we'll just stick it down. Okay. Okay. The dies scare you, Terry? I just now saw that. Don't let these dies scare you. I know. I show a lot of dies that can be incredibly intimidating, but that's why people like me are out there, so we can show you that they're really not. And you can make these amazing cards. Well, not that mine's amazing, but you know what I'm saying. You can make these fun cards, and when you send it to a recipient, especially those that don't know about card making, they'll be like, wow, my friend is incredible. Like, look what they do. So now I'm going to take this and just kind of stick it on there. That'll be the only other thing I do with this piece for now. So I've closed it all up. I'm going to stick that down, and you'll see how that mechanism works here in just a little bit. The only other thing I want to do is I want to add some little slider. You could use foam tape here, but I'm out of foam tape. So, I mean, I have a little bit, but not enough. So what I'm going to do is I've got some scraps of white cardstock. This is something you can do if you don't want to use foam tape. If you've got scraps of white paper, just kind of cut them down. I'm going to cut these down just using my guillotine trimmer. Hopefully that may be too much. Yeah, that's going to be too much. I'll use this one on the bottom. So we're going to do about three papers deep. And then I'll have to cut some skinnier ones for the sides. Actually, that one might work. And then how big do these need to be? And you can eyeball it, but what do we got here? About 4 inches. I'm going to do 4 inches. And I may not even be in the screen. I might not even be able to see it. There we go. So 3 papers deep. Cold weather this week, and along with an ice storm tells me that it's time to stay in and make cards. Yeah, any excuse, right? Maybe that's just me. I'm always looking for fun excuses to make cards. All right, I do need some skinny ones for here, so I'm going to just, like I said, I'm eyeballing. Let's do 1/4 inch. Those should be skinny enough. Okay. Oh, Jim, you're so sweet. James. I keep forgetting everybody else knows you as James. Okay, so let's see if I have enough there. Maybe not. So I'm going to glue these on top of each other. This is just going to give it a little bit of space so that this mechanism has plenty of room to bounce up and down on, or go slide. I guess it's not bouncing. Hi, Melissa. Nah, you're fine. How's it going? Rewatch cat. Oh, when it comes to the interactive cards. Well, thank you. That's why they're there. I want everybody to feel like they can do these, because I remember when I first started making when I first started making videos. So just a few years back, I was like, yeah, you'll never catch me making interactive unless it's like, super, super easy. Well, I bit my own words, or ate my own words, whatever you want to call it. I guess it would be eating your own words, because now I love to make interactive cards. I've gotten to a point now where I sort of like to challenge myself. And the dies that are out there just make it that much easier, honestly, to be able to try these things. So I think that's what I'm doing here. That's your story for the weekend too, Kim. Thanks, Mary. Okay, so again, these are only 3 deep, and I'm trying to leave enough room that this has, plenty for the channel to just kind of, I'm not worried about it sticking or being too tight, because sometimes that can be an issue. Yeah, so I've just gotten to a point where I like to challenge myself with these interactive cards. And then every once in a while you just pull out one and you're like, okay, let's see what we can do with this. And you surprise yourself again. It's fun. Okay, so now that those are on there, here's our card back. Again, this is an A2 size card. I am going to just put glue along the channel. That's it. If you're concerned about it, just use like a score tape or something. I'm just using a very thin line of glue. I don't want that seeping out too far. That might be a little too much, so I'm going to rub that away. And then I'm just going to line it up with the back of our card. And let that sit for a few seconds. Oh, the shutter card, Melissa. Wasn't that fun? If y'all didn't see it, I had a couple of videos this last week. Spellbinders was kind enough to send me for the shutter cards. Now watch, it won't work because they're okay, because they get caught. There we go. But check it out, because I had my finger on it. Okay, so yeah, check it out. All you do is pull those. The dies themselves, when you see them, look so stinking intimidating, but then they come together so easy. So you got your butterfly, but what if you fly? So if you're looking just for something fun, I think you need the dies, but y'all are crafty, y'all might come up with some way to do it without actually needing those dies. The dies do not come with any instructions. If you're talking about the shutter dies, they do not come with any instructions. These didn't come with any instructions either, so that's another thing to consider. But there are so many videos out there, and thanks, Melanie. But there are so many videos out there, and most of the time when one of the companies comes out with a die like this, they'll make sure that they have somebody that can, that has a video out to show you how to do it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel with it. After I'm making even the second one, I was like, oh, I can do this. No big deal. This is so easy. Yeah, they're fun. They're super fun. All right, so this has had a minute to dry, but check it out. So it's going to do this. That's how it's going to be. We made sure that we had enough of a channel that our little slide can go up and down. All right, so now it's time to add. We need a sentiment, and we need our little guy. So I'm going to peel him off of here. So I die cut him ahead of time and then just put him back in here, so it would just be that less. I wouldn't be wasting all your time with die cutting, although I did some of it, huh? Okay, so he's going to sit on here like so. And he'll be juggling his little sugar cubes, which I'm going to put up a little higher. And then I have some extra sugar cubes that I can put inside. Our sentiments are, they're so cute. There's several of them. So just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. This one, the key to juggling life is to do it with grace, and you do it so well. So a couple different ones. I've been needing a little bit more get well soon cards, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it does help to see one video for sure. Do you, Melissa? All right. Hi, Thea. From the Netherlands. Boy, honey, you're up late. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to, I think I want these to be down with some, well, let me see how this will fit my sentiment, because I think I'm gonna have to put this inside of my Misty. Okay, so I'm gonna peel those off of there. We're gonna grab our little Misty, because after all this work, I know you all are shocked. I'm not just gonna wing it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. I wanna make sure this does not go anywhere, and I'm going to, no, I'm gonna stamp my sentiment here. That's where I'm gonna stamp it. Okay, so we're gonna stamp it there. It might sort of go over the crease just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Thanks, Terry. All right. And I just never get really tired of these pop-up cards. Ooh, yay. Okay, it's stamped fine. Now, I actually do want to stamp the other one on the inside. So, I'm going to clean that off. And I'm going to grab the other one for the inside. I don't know if I'll be able to actually stamp that. I may have to pull this up. You know, this one we're going to have to just, we're going to have to trust. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Because there is no way to stamp that with our Misty, since we've got the little thing that goes up. I just, there we go. Okay, so I just think we're going to have to do it this way. We can do it, right? We can do it. Thanks, Linda Lou. How are you? All right. Here we go. If it doesn't work, we'll just cover it. All right. Here we go. Yes. Ah. Felt good. I'm not gonna lie, I was a tiny bit nervous, but you know me, I throw caution to the wind all the time anyway, because I'm like, it's just paper. It's just paper. So we're just gonna go with it. Cairo, how are you? Oh, you're fine, honey. Thanks, ma'am. We did it. Yay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do, I think I need some foam tape for these. So let me pull out my foam tape if I can find it. All right, here we go. Now these are bigger ones, so I'm gonna have to trim these down, and that is okay. Some of them I think I can do just fine. Let's make sure that he isn't going to, where I put the foam tape, isn't gonna go up over that crease. So whatever you put down, you wanna make sure that you are leaving enough so that it doesn't on that part that hangs over, so. And for a card like this, you definitely, I could have made a bigger image. He might get a little lost in here, but he's okay. We're okay. All right. All right, I'm going to peel off the release tape on here. Okay, and then we're just going to stick him down. All right, now for the little sugar cubes, I need to cut this down even smaller. Look at me. There we go. I'm telling you, I love these little tiny snips. I don't have a link down below, but these are the little Tim Holtz tiny snips. I've started using them for all kinds of things. So not just my crafting. I love them. I use them for my nail polish strips. I love them. Okay, and now we need to make sure that this doesn't go over the top of that crease either. So that is that. Oh, I have extra little sugar cubes. Where are we going to put them? We could put some down here even. That would be kind of fun. And then, do I want to put any on the inside? That'd be fun. Let's do that. Okay. Fist pump. Thanks, y'all. Never doubted me. You are sweet, because I certainly doubted. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple little sugar cubes right here. And that is part of the reason why I also did 3 layers of the paper in my channels, because I was thinking I might do something on the inside, and I wanted to be able to navigate, well, and we'll see. So you do want to be careful, because sometimes it can get caught on whatever you're putting in there. Okay. And my background might be a little busy for my mouse, but I think it works. I'm okay with it. All right. Well, yeah, normally it is, but I have designated ones. So I have a bunch of these laying around the house. I have this pair that stays in my craft room, and then I have another pair that I use just in for my nail strips. Thank you. Powder will, that's a good idea, Melissa. That's a good idea. So this is why I love y'all. Just because you're also amazingly sweet, creative people. Oh yeah, check it out. So putting a little bit of like magic powder bag on that. This is so fun. What a fun card. Yeah, it does have, it's a little bit of a busy background with all of our hearts, but I really like this card. I think it's a fun card, and oh my goodness, it's just fun. It's fun. So just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Hope you're feeling better soon. So there we have it. That's the card. And I decided that I wanted to do a whole video of the Christmas cards that I received. But instead of doing that, while I got y'all, I'm going to show a few. So let me grab out a few cards real quick. And I'm going to pull out just about, I don't know, let's do, okay, I'm just grabbing some. This one is from Kim. Check it out. Oh, look at how cute that is. I don't know what that set is, but that is darling. And it's a little shaker. It's got glittery snow in there. Isn't that fun? So that one is from Kim. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Kitty and Mary, PJB, Melissa. Yeah, thank you, y'all. And then let's do another one. This one's from Pauline. Check it out, another great shaker. Isn't that pretty? Look at those snowflakes. I love that. It's like a beautiful little shaker window. Each snowflake that falls reminds me of you. Merry Christmas to you. Isn't that sweet? I'm telling you, y'all are just so talented. So that one's from Pauline. Then this one is from Tanya. Oh, check this one out. Isn't that pretty? I don't know where these dies came from, but that is gorgeous. Wow. And I think she used some sprays in the background here. But glittery goodness, lots of shininess. That one's from Tanya. All right, this next one is from Tammy. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Don't Fear the Beard, the man, the myth, the legend. Is that not super cute? I don't know where some of these come from. I'm telling y'all, y'all must find some great, yeah, y'all must find some great dyes that I just, or companies that maybe I don't even know about. So I got to keep my eyes open. I love that one. That is so cute. Hi, Crystal. Oh no, Crystal, I hope you're feeling better. No, that's not fun. Am I giving it to James, Mary? I might just give it to James. I should, even though he saw it. He probably won't remember, and he's on pain meds, you know. Shakers are fun. Smaller slider card in an exploding box. What the hell? I need to look that up. I need to look that up. And here we have Tracy. If Tracy's still here, check it out. I love this. And she has this little musical note back there. Oh, is that not so super cute? Now this one is a set from Trinity Stamps. You've seen me use it before. It's so stinking cute. I love it. And I love the little framed background. You've got the stenciling in the background. This is so clever. Oh. Yeah, aren't they pretty, Marcy? Well, Crystal, I hope you get better. I know, everybody's so talented. And then I feel blessed I get to open these up and I'm like, yeah. And then we have, this one's from Melissa. Check it out. Is that not fun? So it's, I'm assuming she must have used like a die cutting machine, like a Cricut or a Silhouette or something, but isn't that fun? You guys are surgery buddies. Have you, Carol? Yeah, honestly, I've learned a lot about a lot of different smaller companies, and I love that. And then I love, you know, helping out a lot of those smaller companies. So yeah, I'm going to stop there. So next week when I come back on, I will show some more. How about that? How about that? Because I definitely have some more. And if you sent me one and I have it, I mean, hopefully our mail didn't lose it, then I'm going to show it next week. So yeah, everybody's so talented. All right, everybody, I'm going to let you go because this went a little longer, but I am so thankful that you spent some time with me today. Everything I used is linked down below, but yeah, if you like the video, I know Jim always says, or James always says, hit that like button. That does help me because it does promote me to other people that maybe don't know about, you know, some of the stuff I'm doing. And then it'll grow our community, which is always fun. I love chatting with y'all. I love seeing y'all in here. It does my heart so much good. And I am going to go see if our little patient needs food because it's time for him to take some more medicine. But I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Oh, you just don't know what this did for me today. How do we send them? How about you send me an email? My email is Cassie, C-A-S-S-I-E 006 at gmail.com. And send me an email and then I will send you my address because I would love to get crafty mail from y'all. It just, woo, and then I'll send it back. Yeah, okay. And that's the other thing. I would love to send one of y'all this card, even though James should get it. So I will go through and look on my community page. That's usually where I post it. I'm going to try to remember to post it on my Facebook page as well, but I would love to send this to one of y'all, and anybody who commented is eligible to get it. So thank you guys for hanging out. Go off and be amazingly creative like I know you all are, whether it be making cards or sewing or cross-stitching or quilting or all the different things that God created us to be creative with. Go do that. Go be amazingly creative and know how loved you are. And I will see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.